Hi, don't forget to check out my course for the Quant section of the CAT exam, where I've explained all concepts, tips and tricks, shortcuts, and past year questions in great detail. Hi everyone, this is your next question from CAT 23, the third slot. Please pause the video and try this once before you look at the solution. So the question says, let n and m be two positive integers such that there are exactly 41 integers greater than 8 raised to m and less than 8 raised to n, which can be expressed as powers of 2. Then the smallest possible value of n plus m is. The first thing to understand is that 8 raised to m is actually 2 raised to 3 the whole raised to m, right? So using our laws of indices, this can be written as 2 raised to 3 into m, 2 raised to 3m. And similarly, 8 raised to n can be written as 2 raised to n the whole raised to 3. And that's how it is basically 2 raised to 3n. So as per the question, there are 41 integers, okay, 41 integers which are greater than 8 raised to m and less than 8 raised to n. So there are 41 integers which are greater than 2 raised to 3m and they are less than 2 raised to 3n. And the interesting part is they are all, or they can all be expressed as powers of 2. So what that indirectly trying to say is there are exactly 41 integral powers of 2 in between these two numbers, right? So the question tells us that n and m are positive integers. So if m is an integer, 3m will also be an integer. The next power of 2, the next integral power of 2 will be naturally 2 raised to 3m plus 1, right? After this, the next integer would be 2 raised to 3m plus 2. The next integer is 3m plus 2. So the next power of 2 will be 2 raised to 3m plus 2. And this will go on up till we have 41 integers. So the last number will be 2 raised to 3m plus 41, right? So I have 41 integers in between 2 raised to 3m and 2 raised to 3n such that they are all powers of 2. Now one thing to observe is since these are all powers of 2, they all have to be consecutive powers of 2, right? So 3m, 3m plus 1, 3m plus 2, 3m plus 41, and after 3m plus 41 we should have 3n. Only then we can have these powers of 2 in between 2 raised to 3m and 2 raised to 3n, right? So the next power of 2 after 2 raised to 3m plus 41 is naturally 3m plus 41 plus 1, right? And that should be nothing but 3n, right? The next power of 2. So 3m plus 42 should be equal to 3n. Dividing throughout by 3, I would get m plus 14 is equal to n. Further, the question says, find the smallest possible value of n plus m. So n and m being positive integers, smallest positive integer value m can take will be 1 and n will be 1 plus 14 and that is 15. So minimum possible value of m plus n will be 1 plus 15 and that is nothing but 16. The answer to our question option C, 16, right? Very straightforward question. That's how we do it.